Sayın Okul Müdürümüz, değerli velilerimiz, kıymetli öğretmenlerimiz ve sevgili öğrencilerimiz. BJMUN Model United Nations'a hepiniz hoş geldiniz. Bugün burada yalnızca bir etkinlik gerçekleştirmek için değil, farklı ülkeleri temsil ederek dünya sorunlarına çözüm üretmeye çalışan genç bireylerin gelişimine tanıklık etmek için bir araya geldik. Model Birleşmiş Milletler çalışmaları öğrencilerimize araştırma yapma, eleştirel düşünme, topluluk önünde konuşma ve farklı görüşlere saygı duyma becerileri kazandırmaktadır. Bu süreçte öğrencilerimiz dünyanın çeşitli ülkelerini temsil ederek küresel konulara farklı bakış açılarıyla yaklaşmayı öğrenmektedirler. Bu yıl gerçekleştirdiğimiz BJMUN konferansının öğrencilerimiz için unutulmaz bir öğrenme deneyimi olmasını ve önümüzdeki yıllarda da devam ederek okulumuza güzel geleneklerinden biri haline gelmesini temenni ediyoruz. Bu organizasyonun gerçekleşmesinde emeği geçen tüm öğretmenlerimize, desteklerini esirgemeyen siz velilerimize ve özveriyle hazırlanan tüm öğrencilerimize teşekkür ediyoruz. Şimdi sizleri genç diplomatlarımızın fikirleri, çözüm önerileri ve işbirliği ruhuyla şekillenecek olan BJMUN konferansımızı izlemeye davet ediyor. Verimli, keyifli bir konferans geçirmenizi diliyoruz. BJMUN 2026'ya hoş geldiniz.
Honorable delegates, the roll call has been completed and quorum has been met. Before we open the first season of MUN, we would like to announce our respected delegates. This season is now officially open. Today's topic is protect the street animals. Delegates are reminded to use formal language and respect the rules of procedure. We will now begin the speakers list. Delegates wishing to be added to speakers list, please raise your placards. Speeches will be given in the order list. Thank you.
Honorable delegates, now we will begin with the attendance check. We kindly ask all delegates to listen carefully and respond where their country is called. Please raise your placards and say present and voting. We are excited to begin today's season and move forward with our community. Delegates, please raise your placards now. United States of America.
Present and voting. France.
Present and voting.
Somalia.
Present and voting.
India.
Present and voting.
Singapore.
Present and voting.
Brazil.
Present and voting.
Vietnam.
Present and voting.
Egypt.
Present and voting.
Albania.
Present and voting.
Norway.
Present and voting.
North Cyprus.
Present and voting.
Indonesia.
Present and voting.
Germany.
Present and voting.
Canada.
Present and
Turkey.
present and voting.
Malaysia.
Present and voting.
Sri Lanka.
Present and voting.
Bulgaria.
Present and voting.
Montenegro.
Present and voting.
United States of America. Honorable delegates, you now have the floor. Please proceed to the podium. Each delegate will have 2 minutes to speak. Please respect the time limits. When your time is over, I will ask you to finish your speech. You may start your speech now.
Honorable delegates and chairs, in the United States, many street animals such as cats and dogs face serious challenges, even though the country has many animal shelters. Some animals are abandoned by their owners, while others are born on the streets. These animals often suffer from hunger, illness, extreme weather, and traffic accidents. The problem is not only about animals, but also about responsibility. Education is one of the strongest solutions in the United States. Schools can teach students that animals are living beings and a lifelong responsibility, not toys. When children learn early, fewer animals are abandoned in the future, visiting animal shelters and learning how animals nature helps. Students develop empathy and kindness. Community sport is also very important. Mobile veterinary clinics can travel to poor or rural areas where people cannot easily reach animal hospitals. These clinics can give vaccinations, basic treatment, and nurturing services. Free or low-cost pay and nurture programs help control the animal population in a healthy and humane way. Technology plays a big role in the United States. Adoption websites and mobile applications help the news find out faster. Social media can be used to report injured animals and raise awareness about animal abuse. Many animals are saved because people share information on
You have 30 minutes remaining. Please conclude your speech.
Finally, laws against animal abandonment and abuse must be strong and clearly enforced. Families who adopt animals from shelters can be supported with free vaccinations or food assistance. By combining education, community action, technology, and strong laws, the United States can create safer cities and better lives for street animals. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you for your speech, Honorable Delegate. Friends, Honorable Delegate, you now have the floor. Please proceed to the podium. Each delegate will have 2 minutes to speak. Please respect the time limit when your time is over. I will ask you to finish your speech. You may start your speech now.
Honorable delegates and chairs, in France, animals are an important part of their social life. People often bear their pet to parks, cafes, and public spaces. Because of this cost scholarships, solutions for students in France focus on culture, community, and shared spaces. This can create animal-friendly public areas, park and streets that include working stations, shining resting areas, and quiet corners for animals. These spaces have animals survive for while teaching people how to share
Thank you for your speech, Honorable Delegate.
Biz bir defa okuyacağız öğretmenler izin verirseniz. En başında.
Somalia, Honorable Delegates, you now have the floor. Please proceed to the podium. Each delegate will have 2 minutes to speak. Please respect the time limits. When your time is over, I will ask you to finish your speech. You may start your speech now.
Honorable delegates and chair, street animals are often forgotten members of our communities. Many live with house shelters with our medical cards. Somali varies every living creature, distress, kindness, and protection. Cooperation can improve welfare. Citizens can through volunteer groups that provide report injuries animals. International partnership can also help provide veterinary training and resources. Educational camping can teach citizens about responsible pet ownership. Somali believes compassion and cooperation can help create service enjoyments for animals. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you for your speech, Honorable Delegate. India, Honorable Delegate, you now have the floor. Please proceed to the podium. Each delegate will have 2 minutes to speak. Please respect the time limit, and when your time is over, I will ask you to finish your speech. You may start your speech now.
Honorable delegates and chairs, in India, the biggest challenge for street animals is extreme heat and lack of water. In many cities, temperatures can rise very high, and animals can suffer quickly if they can't find shade or clean water. For this reason, solutions must focus on survival and help hot and dry environments. Private water stations for animals can be placed in public areas, such as parks, near temples and marketplaces. These stations should be designed to save water and stay clean. Volunteers and wildlife workers can check them daily. Shade areas are also very important. Simple shaded shelters can protect animals from strokes and reduce heat stress. Community laws play an important role in India. Kindness to animals is an important model. Temples and community centers can share messages about caring for animals and encourage the people with responsibility. Technology can also support animal care. Smart water stations can send alerts when water levels are low. This helps volunteers act quickly. School can teach students that helping is part of social responsibility. Small actions such as lifting water bowl can save lives. By respecting water, creating shade and using community laws, India can protect street animals in a desert climate. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you for your speech, Honorable Delegate. Singapore, Honorable Delegates, you now have the floor. Please proceed to the podium. Each delegate will have 2 minutes to speak. Please respect the time limits. When your time is over, I will ask you to finish your speech. You may start your speech now.
Honorable chairs, distinguished delegates, Singapore believes organized major systems are necessary for addressing the use of street animals. Urban information requires 3 solutions. Animal shelters, veterinary care programs, and adoption centers can project animals and help them find permanent homes. Singapore also supports the use of modern technology such as identification systems that track animals and help track them down the owners. Public education campaigns encourage responsible pet ownership, reduce abandonment. Singapore believes that training, compensation, and education can create safer information for animals and communities. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you for your speech, Honorable Delegate. Brazil. Honorable Delegate, you now have the floor. Please proceed to the podium. Each delegate will have 2 minutes to speak. Please respect the time limit. When your time is over, I will ask you to finish your speech. You may start your speech now.
Honorable delegates and chairs, in Brazil, street animals are part of daily street life. People spend a lot of time outdoors and animals often live among communities. This creates both challenges and opportunities. Neighborhood groups can share responsibility for animals. One family provides food, another water, and another contacts a veterinary human needed. The shared care makes protection part of daily life. Brazil is famous for sports and music. Charity football matches and music events can raise money for animal care. Players and performers can spread messages about kindness to animals. Schools can connect animals with care with citizenship education. Helping animals teaches respect, teamwork, and responsibility. By using community spirit, culture, and shared care, Brazil can create safer streets for animals. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you for your speech, Honorable Delegate. Vietnam. Honorable Delegates, you now have the floor. Please proceed to the podium. Each delegate will have 2 minutes to speak. Please respect the time limits. When your time is over, I will ask you to finish your speech. You may start your speech now.
Honorable Chair, fellow delegates, the delegation of Vietnam would like to begin with a simple question. If animals can speak, who will speak for them? Every day, millions of street animals struggle to survive. They search for food in garbage, sleep in unsafe places, and suffer from injuries. Without this situation is not a choice. For them, it is a result of human actions. Vietnam believes that kindness must become a responsibility, not just options. First, we must promote adoption. Instead of bringing pets, many animals are waiting for a safe home, and adoption can give them a second chance at life. Second, local communities should work together. Volunteers, schools, and local governments can organize feeding programs and build small shelters. In addition, simple actions like providing clean water or reporting injured animals can save. Finally, we must remember that how we treat animals solves our humanity. The delegation of Vietnam believes that a better world is one where no living being is injured. Let us be the voice for those who cannot speak. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you for your speech, honorable delegate. Egypt. Honorable delegate, you now have the floor. Please proceed to the podium. Each delegate will have 2 minutes to speak. Please respect the time limit. When your time is over, I will ask you to finish your speech. You may start your speech now.
Honorable delegates and chairs, in Egypt, street animals have lived alongside people for thousands of years. Cats and dogs are often seen near homes, markets, and historical sites. Even in ancient times, animals were respected. Today, however, many animals face hunger, heat, traffic accidents, and lack of medical care. These diseases can create quiet rest areas away from traffic. Small shaded corners with water bowls help animals survive strong heat. These areas do not disturb daily life, but save animal lives. Markets are central to Egyptian life. Safe feeding times and places can be organized with shop owners. This keeps animals away from roads and helps maintain clean lives. Schools can teach animal protection throughout history, learning that animals were respected in ancient. Egypt helps students feel proud of caring for them today. Students can create posters or presentations linking history and responsibility. Water is very valuable in Egypt. Carefully manage water points for animals teach balance and kindness. By combining historical respect with simple daily solutions, Egypt can protect street animals naturally. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you for your speech, honorable delegate. France. Honorable delegate, you now have the floor. Please proceed to the podium. Each delegate will have 2 minutes to speak. Please respect the time limits. When your time is over, I will ask you to finish your speech. You may start your speech now.
Honorable delegates and chairs, in France, animals are an important part of the social life. People often bring their pets to parks, cafes, and public spaces. Because of this close relationship, social animals in France focus on culture, community, and shared spaces. This can create animal-friendly public areas. Park and recreation include large stations, training racing areas, and corners for animals. Despite some animals survive thoughtful while teaching people how to share things with animals respectfully. Art and culture are powerful tools in France. Students and artists can work together to create posters, murals, and small exhibitions about these animals. This artwork can tell the stories of abandoned animals and encourage adoption. School can organize animal awareness day with plays, songs, and presentations. Local cafes and small businesses can also support animals. Many cafes are not welcome pets. These businesses can also support animals. Many cafes are not welcome pets. These businesses can place water bottles outside and share information about local shelters. Some cafes can even work with shelters to help animals get adopted. School can use literature and storytelling to teach empathy. Reading stories about animals helps students understand emotions such as fear and loneliness. By using culture, art and community life, France can project these animals with empathy and creativity. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you for your speech, honorable delegate. Albania. Honorable delegate, you now have the floor. Please proceed to the podium. Each delegate will have 2 minutes to speak. Please respect the time limit. When your time is over, I will ask you to finish your speech. You may start your speech now.
Albania, honorable delegates and chairs. In Albania, street animals often live in areas where rulers like meat, dogs, and cats move freely between hospitals and local business. People often love this animal, but care is usually informal, with challenges to maintain contact into real protection. Neighborhoods can choose to share responsibility. Streets of Anambra can argue to police, food, and water safe areas for individuals to get a shared care needs. Animals are not dependent on one person. Children play outside open in Albania, schools can teach students how to behave safely. Albanian animals are how to not treat all snakes. Learning from daily life makes lessons stronger. Markets and bakers can quickly help by placing water outside and share the floor safely. Local transport communication with supplies and veterinary contact numbers. Albania can protect street animals naturally. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you for your speech, honorable delegate. Norway. Honorable delegate, you now have the floor. Please proceed to the podium. Each delegate will have 2 minutes to speak. Please respect the time limit. When your time is over, I will ask you to finish your speech. You may start your speech now.
Honorable delegates and chairs, in Norway, the biggest danger for citizens is extreme cold. Long winters, snow and freezing temperatures make survival very difficult. For this reason, solution must focus on maritime preparation. Insulated winter shelters can be placed in safe areas. The shelters regularly snow and wind and provide a warm resting place. Local workers and volunteers can check the shelters regularly. Seasonal care programs are very important. Before winter begins, animals can be cycle checks, locations, temperature, indoor care if needed. This preparation prevents suffering during the coldest months. Students can take part in winter care projects. They collect blankets, dressing insulated shelters, animals with pictures for animals. These activities teach responsibility and teamwork. Technology can also help. Temperature sensors can be placed in shelters to warn volunteers if conditions become dangerous. By planning ahead and focusing on winter safety, Norway can protect its animals even in the harshest climates. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you for your speech, honorable delegates. North Cyprus. Honorable delegate, you now have the floor. Please proceed to the podium. Each delegate will have 2 minutes to speak. Please respect the time limit. When your time is over, I will ask you to finish your speech. You may start your speech now.
Honorable Chair, distinguished delegates, in North Cyprus, street animals are a primary part of daily life. Cats live near cupboards, dogs walk throughout parks, and many students live good. Outside, there will have the fitness important. It does not completely solve the challenge. Street animals face many unforeseen suffering from hunger, disease, injury, and traffic accidents. The delegation of North Cyprus believes that local states should develop organized animal welfare programs. Local governments can build shelters where animals receive medical treatment, food, and transportation is from external animals. Their shelter can also prepare animals to adaptation so they can eventually find permanent homes. Sterilization programs are another important solution. Human population control helps prevent overcrowding and reduce suffering among animals living on the street. Veterinary teams can work together with medical speed to prevent regular sterilization and mechanic service. Community practice is also essential since it can provide feeding areas, providing water during hot summer days, and preparing injured animals to veterinary science school can address students about empathy and responsibility in animal care. North Cyprus believes that communities, groups, and volunteer groups of street animals are safer and healthier. Society that respect animals also creates a more competitive environment for everyone. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you for your speech, honorable delegate. Indonesia. Honorable delegates, you now have the floor. Please proceed to the podium. Each delegate will have 2 minutes to speak. Please respect the time limit. When your time is over, I will ask you to finish your speech. You may start your speech now.
Honorable Chair, distinguished delegates, Indonesia region that street animals face serious challenges, such as high biodiversity and unstable continues. Addressing this is requires long-term planning and cooperation. Indonesia believes that prevention is often most activist areas. Responsible operation must be promoted so that fewer animals are abandoned. Vaccination and sterilization programs are also important. That program inform animal health and have concentrated population of state animals in harm's way. Indonesia supports cooperation between governments, veterinary, and non-governmental organizations. These groups can organize joint operation and adoption programs. Community involvement also plays a key role. Cities can support feeding programs and assist shelters that care for injured or abandoned animals. Indonesia believes that by funding addiction may help occur, and cooperation skills can improve the welfare of animals living on the street. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you for your speech, honorable delegates. Germany. Honorable delegate, you now have the floor. Please proceed to the podium. Each delegate will have 2 minutes to speak. Please respect the time limit. When your time is over, I will ask you to finish your speech. You may start your speech now.
Honorable delegates and chairs, in Germany, street animals are rare because the country focuses strongly on rules, systems, and responsibility. The main idea is simple. Animals should never be abandoned if there must be clear consequences One important solution in Germany is national animal registration. All pets can be registered of official systems. If an animal is lost or wandered, authorities can easily find the owner. These systems make people think carefully before adopting animals. Strong penalties discourage irresponsible behavior. Education is also very important. Germany has animal education centers where families and students learn how to care for animals properly. School can visit these centers and learn about animal needs, animal rights, and respect for life. Learning before adopting reduces mistakes and abandonment. Germany also focuses on responsibility. Animal shelters can be built using recycled materials and renewable energy such as solar panels. Students can help visit small shelters as school projects. This connects animals projection in environmental awareness. Regular inspection by animal welfare officers ensure animals are treated well in shelters and homes. These checks project animals in improved living conditions. With strong systems, education and responsibility, Germany shows how planning can prevent animals from living on the street. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you for your speech, Honorable Delegate. Canada, Honorable Delegate, you now have the floor. Please proceed to speak. Please respect the time limits. When your time is over, I will ask you to finish your speech. You may start your speech now.
Honorable Chairs, Delegates, the delegation of Canada would like to address the important issue of street animal right to survive. Without shelter or protection in Canada, people understand that animals are living together. But the safety care and respect, however, many animals struggle to find food, clean water, and protection from traffic or harsh weather. This problem is not only about animals, it is also about building communities, public awareness, camping and responsible pet ownership. Responsible pet ownership. Schools can teach children kittens and responsibility toward animals. Adoption programs can connect animals with large farmers, local governments, can build safe shelters where animals were safe for medical and medical care. Sterilization and protection programs can help solutions. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you for your speech, Honorable Delegate. Turkey, Honorable Delegate, you now have the floor. Please proceed to the podium. Each delegate will have 2 minutes to speak. Please respect the time limit when your time is over. I will ask you to finish your speech. You may start your speech now.
Honorable chairs and delegates, street animals are an important issue in our country. Many animals such as cats and dogs live on the streets without homes. Some animals are born on the street, while others are abandoned people who cannot take care of them anymore. These animals need food, water and safety. Street animals face many serious problems every day. Affright, cars, bad weather, and the lack of medical care are very dangerous for them. In winter or summer, life on the streets becomes harder. Without help, many animals cannot survive. In our country, many people care about street animals. Volunteers give food and clean water. Animal shelters provide safe place and medical care. Some families adopt street animals and give them loving homes. Schools also teach children to be kind to animals. The government supports animal protection laws. Hurting animals is not allowed. Communities work together to protect animals, respect and their lives. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you for your speech, Honorable Delegate. Malaysia, Honorable Delegate, you now have the floor. Please proceed to the podium. Each delegate will have 2 minutes to speak. Please respect the time limits. When your time is over, I will ask you to finish your speech. You may start your speech now.
Honorable Chief, distinguished delegates, Malaysia believes that a result being necessary to address the issue of street animals. Without prepared systems, animals may suffer from hunger, disease, and unsafe living conditions. One important step is improving pet registration systems. Animals when are registered, it becomes easier to identify owners and prevent abandonment. Malaysia also encourages cooperation between governments and animals welfare organizations. This partnership can support such as rescue operation and adoption programs.
Public events, compromise are essential as well. Cities must understand that owning capacity long-term the responsibility. Community volunteers can assist by feeding animals and supporting shelters. Managers that store cooperation and adoption can help rescue the number of cities. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you for your speech, Honorable Delegate. Sri Lanka, Honorable Delegate, you now have the floor. Please proceed to the podium. Each delegate will have 2 minutes to speak. Please respect the time limit. When your time is over, I will ask you to finish your speech. You may start your speech now.
Honorable Chair and Delegates, Sri Lanka recognizes that animals are an important part of environment and ecosystem. However, many animals still live on the streets without adequate protection. Sterilization programs are one of the most effective solutions supported by our country. These programs reduce the number of stray animals while preventing unnecessary suffering. Public vaccination stations can also support animals that live in urban areas, providing regular food and clean water, improves their health and safety. Education programs can also encourage street animals with cadence and respect. Sri Lanka believes that cooperation between communities, government and organizations can improve the life of animals everywhere. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you for your speech, Honorable Delegate. Bulgaria, Honorable Delegates, you now have the floor. Please proceed to the podium. Each delegate will have 2 minutes to speak. Please respect the time limits. When your time is over, I will ask you to finish your speech. You may start your speech now.
Honorable delegates and chairs, in Bulgaria many people live in apartment buildings. Street animals often stay near shared spaces such as parking areas and gardens. The main challenge is cooperation between neighbors. Apartment buildings can create simple animal care. Agreements these explain where feeding areas are placed and who cleans them. Clear rules reduce conflicts and protect street animals. Shared green spaces can include small animals far away from roads and playgrounds. Things explain that these areas are for animals' care. Notice boards in buildings can share information about local animals and veterinary contacts. School can connect animals care with civil education. By organizing shared spaces and encouraging cooperation, Bulgaria can project street animals peacefully. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you for your speech, Honorable Delegate. Montenegro, Honorable Delegate, you now have the floor. Please proceed to the podium. Each delegate will have 2 minutes to speak. Please respect the time limit. When your time is over, I will ask you to finish your speech. You may start your speech now.
Honorable delegates and chairs, in Montenegro, nature and tourism are very important. Mountains, forests, and the sea are closest things. During summer, tourists often have animals, but sport decreases in winter. Clean water also is essential. Tourist areas can create animal care plans. Information things teach visitors how to help animals safely. Feeding and water point can be managed properly. After tourist season, local responsibility becomes important. Small towns can create care village where families take turns in animals. Nature-friendly shelters near town, borders help animals avoid life dangers. Schools can teach balance between animal care and nature protection. By balancing tourism, care, and nature awareness, Montenegro can protect animals sustainably. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you for your speech, Honorable Delegate. The time for our first MAN has ended. We would like to each delegate for their participation, and we hope that this event will become a tradition in coming years. Now, I would like to invite our school principal to the stage to present the certificates to our delegates. Thank you.
Hepinize göstermiş olduğunuz bu güzel cesaret örneğinden dolayı teşekkür ediyorum çocuklar. Çok iyiydiniz, çok başarılıydınız. Umarım gelecek senelerde de hep birlikte yine aynı şekilde daha da üstüne başarılarınızın başarı katarak devam ederiz. Tebrikler, iyi ki varsınız. Sizlere de çok teşekkür ediyoruz. Okulumuzda bir gelenek olmasını diliyoruz. Sayın Okul Müdürüm Sevil Karadeniz'e ilk 5 öğrencimize sertifikalarını vermek üzere sahneye davet ediyorum. Hocam.
BJMUN, the future's called BJMUN, standing tall. Hey, let's go! BJMUN, a motion on the floor, for friends outside the door. Our voices rise and blend, a helping hand to lend. We are delegates of change, rewriting the world's page. For every heart that beats on these concrete streets. BJMUN, the future's called BJMUN, standing tall. Hey, let's go! BJMUN, a motion on the floor, for friends outside the door. Our voices rise and blend, a helping hand to lend. We are delegates of change, rewriting the world's page. For every heart that beats on these concrete streets. BJMUN, the future's called BJMUN, standing tall. Hey!
Zeynep Ela Savaşçı, seni sahneye davet ediyorum canım. Metehan, Deniz, Mehmetciğim ve Zeynepciğim.
Let's go! BJMUN, a motion on the floor, for friends outside the door. Our voices rise and blend, a helping hand to lend. We are delegates of change, rewriting the world's page. For every heart that beats on these concrete streets. BJMUN, the future's called BJMUN, standing tall. Hey, let's go! BJMUN, a motion on the floor, for friends outside the door. Our voices rise and blend, a helping hand to lend. We are delegates of change, rewriting the world's page. For every heart that beats on these concrete streets. BJMUN, the future's called BJMUN, standing tall.
Ceyda öğretmenim, sizi sahneye alabilir miyim? Çınar Ege İlçik, İkrami Gökçük, Çınar Otmar.
Let's go! BJMUN, a motion on the floor, for friends outside the door. Our voices rise and blend, a helping hand to lend. We are delegates of change, rewriting the world's page. For every heart that beats on these concrete streets. BJMUN, the future's called BJMUN, standing tall. Hey, let's go! BJMUN, a motion on the floor, for friends outside the door. Our voices rise and blend, a helping.
Somer Hocam, sizi sahneye davet edebilir miyim? Aysima Çelik, Çınar Çıra Osman Efe Doğan, Miray Karabulut, Ela Değirmen.
Let's go! BJMUN, a motion on the floor, for friends outside the door. Our voices rise and blend, a helping hand to lend. We are delegates of change, rewriting the world's page. For every heart that beats on these concrete streets. BJMUN, the future's called BJMUN, standing tall.
Sayın Okul Müdürümüz Sevil Karadeniz'i sahneye davet ediyorum konuşmasını yapmak üzere.
Sahneye çıkmayı şu an ben istedim. Programda yok. Sadece duygumu sizlerle paylaşmak istedim. Bu etkinlik okulda veli davetsiz bir şekilde yapıldı. Ama ben kendim çocukların her etkinliğine katılıp izlediğim için çok gurur ve heyecan duydum. Bu tarzları, bu kılık kıyafetleri, bu sahneye çıkışları normalde bunun etkinlikleri lise kademesindeki öğrencilerin yaptığı bir etkinliktir. Dil noktasında kendi özgüvenleri gelişmiş, artık bir deneyim kazanmış olan çocukların yaptığı, kendilerini çok daha rahat ifade edebilen abilerin, ablaların yaptığı bir çalışmadır. Ama öğrencilerimiz o kadar güzel yapmışlar ki ve ben o kadar heyecanlandım ki arkada oturmuştum. 2 saat boyunca tüm 5'ler aynı andaydı. 2 saat boyunca buradan ayrılamadım. Hepsini ayrı ayrı içimden böyle kendi evladımmış gibi izledim ve ben istedim ki bu etkinliği öğretmenimizle paylaştım. Siz değerli velilerimizle görün. Çocuklarınızın bu güzelliğini, hepsinin ayrı ayrı emeğine sağlık, çabasına sağlık, başta öğretmenlerim olmak üzere güzel çocuklarımızın emeğine sağlık, heyecanlarına sağlık. Sizler de bugün bu tatil gününde vaktinizi ayırıp da buraya kadar geldiğiniz için ayrıca teşekkür ediyorum. Tekrar çok sağ olun.